Hi there everyone, welcome back. I've got some more products I've used up that I've got some thoughts on that I figured you may all want to know in case you were thinking of trying out these products yourselves. So first off, I'll start with a Dior product. This is the Capture Totale Dream Skin Care and Perfect Global Age Defying Skincare Perfect Skin Creator. It's a very long name. Essentially, it's a sort of slightly tinted moisturizer. I don't use it exactly as a moisturizer, or if I do use it as a moisturizer, I'll have another moisturizer under it because it's a very light moisturizer. I use it mostly as makeup, and as you can see, it's empty now. So like I said, I use this as makeup, and it has a luxurious, gentle fragrance. So it makes me feel very luxurious when I use it, but I only use it on my light makeup days. You could also use it probably as a primer, but I don't. I use it as my base instead of foundation because it's lightly tinted and just gives you a nice smooth finish of your skin, but it's imperceptible that you have anything on it. It just looks like you have a moisturizer, but somehow your skin just looks a lot more airbrushed naturally. And it smells very nice. If you're super sensitive to fragrance, maybe don't use this, but I am not too sensitive, so I like it because it's got a nice gentle fragrance. I've already bought 3 backups of this one for home, 1 for work, and 1 backup just in case either one of those runs out. And that's all I have to say about this. I like it a lot. Will definitely repurchase, have already repurchased, and would highly recommend it. Next product is from Tarte. It is the Tarte Set and Protect Mineral Powder Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 30. So as you can see, I've finished it. It comes with a little brush. It was hard to get back in place, but essentially what you do is you'll press this button, it'll dispense some of the product on the brush, and then you can pat it around your face. So I tried using this instead of sunscreen as a setting powder over my foundation, or if I had foundation, or if I had sunscreen under my foundation, I tried to use this as a setting powder to add an extra layer. It did not work well as a setting powder. I would not recommend using it as a setting powder because it's not as fine as an actual setting powder. So nothing really blends into it very well. It just ends up, if you try putting contour or bronzer or something, it just ends up being very streaky. And it doesn't really set your makeup well. I would recommend using this just if you're having a minimal makeup day, where you just use sunscreen and then you put this on top just to mattify the sunscreen. I would recommend doing it that way. But I didn't like it very much that way either, just because it has a sort of yellowish hue that makes me personally look sick when I wear it. So I won't be repurchasing this. I personally prefer the translucent one from Supergoop, because that can go with any skin tone. It just is invisible. That one also does not work as a setting powder, but it does work on top of sunscreen and just blends in naturally, whereas this one, I feel like you have to have a specific skin tone to wear this, and it's just not my skin tone. Even though I thought it might be, because it looked like it would be online, and it looks like it would be in the container, but when I tried it on, it just looked very yellow on me, and that's probably because I have cool pink undertones, so it just stood out and made me look sick. But if you have yellow undertones, it could work for you. The next item is a Drunk Elephant item, the Slaai, it's S-L-A-I, Makeup Melting Butter Cleanser, which is kiwi strawberry seed blend with virgin marula oil. So I, just to show you, definitely finished it, emptied it out. It came with a little spatula at the top that would click onto here. that you could scoop the product out with. It also came with some exfoliating deluxe sample product that I actually didn't like, so I ended up throwing it away. But the actual cleansing balm I really liked. I especially appreciated that it was fragrance and polyethylene free, meaning it doesn't have any microplastics in here that could end up in the water stream and hurting our oceans and our coral reefs. So I appreciate the way they formulated this. It's good for sensitive skin because it doesn't have any fragrance as well. Unfortunately, I won't be repurchasing this. Nothing wrong with the product. It's just, it's more expensive than other products that I think do similar things, such as the Neutrogena one I talked about before that you can get on Amazon, which is also fragrance and polyethylene free, and that one's only like $10. And also the Clearly Clean cleansing balm from Farmacy, which is cheaper than this, and also fragrance and polyethylene free. So they had an original one that was green clean. That's like kind of a lime sorbet fragrance in it, and it does have polyethylene. But they've recently come out with a Clearly Clean one that doesn't have fragrance or polyethylene. So I bought this before that one came out, and that one came out and I tried it and I liked it even more. And it's cheaper, so I will probably be buying that one or the Neutrogena one from now on. And this one, one last note about this one, compared to the others, when I started using it, the top layer was pretty, I guess, I don't know how to describe it, like kind of hard or firm, like a bit dried out and crunchy. And I don't know if that's because I waited a little bit to use it after I purchased it, because I was still trying to finish one of my Neutrogena ones. But the top layer was hardened. Not completely. It just took a lot more work to like rub it into my hands to warm it up and smooth it out before I could use it. Whereas I haven't had that issue with the other two cleansing balms. So, but once you got past that first layer, it was fine. I just thought that was strange. The next item I want to talk about is this Murad Skin Perfecting Lotion. So this one was all right. It didn't really do much for me. It was just a lightweight moisturizer. I won't be repurchasing it because it smells like coconut, and coconut is known to be sensitizing to the skin, so it's just not worth it for me. There are so many other good moisturizers out there that do more and don't contain sensitizing ingredients like coconut and fragrance. So I finished this one up. It was okay. I just won't buy it again. But if you like coconut and you're looking for something light for your skin, then this might be a good option. Finally, my last product that I'm going to talk about is this Kerastase Nutritive 8-Hour Magic Night Serum for your hair. This is actually a sample that I got in a sample bag from Sephora. And I've actually gotten a couple samples of this, and I use it before bed because it's a night serum, but I haven't noticed any significant effects to my hair. But this is kind of an interesting item because I use it anyway, just because it smells so good. So if you want your hair to smell like comforting and cozy, but in a luxurious way before bed, then this is a great pick. Plus, it's supposed to nourish your hair too, but like I said, I didn't really notice any change from that. But if you get a sample of this, I recommend trying it out because it just smells so nice, and it makes your hair smell so nice. So if you end up sleeping on your hair, just having that smell as you're falling asleep is very comforting, and then it lasts throughout the next day. You can kind of like get whiffs of your hair as it moves around. It's just like this nice cozy fragrance, especially in the winter or in cold weather. So yeah, I probably wouldn't buy this because like I said, it didn't really do much, but I do love getting samples of it just because it smells so good. So that's all I have, the products for today. If you guys have used any of these before, have any different opinions, then let me know down below. Everybody has their own different experiences with everything. Everyone's got different skin types, hair types, and maybe you've had a different experience and you want to tell me about it. So go ahead and share that down below. Or if you end up trying one of these, or if now you're interested in these or want to see me try out something else and give you my feedback on it, then let me know. Until then, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you all later.